Today we're going to try Freebirds World Burritos, which is a Texas-based chain that's also in a few other states now. I believe they're in California, Utah, Arkansas. They're in a couple states. You'd have to look it up. But they're a kind of like a burrito chain like Chipotle or Moe's Southwest Grill or Qdoba, where they make bowls and burritos and tacos and stuff like that, and they have it all laid out, and you pick and customize your toppings and all that good stuff. But to me, if you're in Texas or you're near a Freebirds location, wherever you are, you should go there over Chipotle. I know Chipotle is like the big one. They're the big #1 chain, but look at this. The reason I'm making this video is because they just debuted this monstrosity that they're calling the Monster Bowl, which is just a huge bowl. It's hard to really show how big this is, but it is a huge bowl. It must weigh a couple pounds in my hand. $12.49, not a bad deal. To me, Freebirds has always been, since I've lived in Texas, they've always been kind of like the cheaper but also better quality version of Chipotle. So we got this huge bowl here. I got the steak, $12.49. A regular bowl is about half the size for $9.49. That's what I usually get, but they debuted this Monster Bowl, and I thought, wow, you know, it's a good time to make a video about Freebirds because I like them a lot and showcase the new Monster Bowl, and it's a good reason for me to go get one and see if people are interested in seeing more Freebirds videos, because I know a lot of people don't live in Texas. Sometimes I make videos for Whataburger and H-E-B products, and those are Texas location-based things, and I know a lot of people don't live in Texas, but they seem pretty popular, so I'm going to try to expand it a little bit into Freebirds, which it is operating in other states, but it is primarily a Texas thing. So let me know if you want to see more videos like this. But here I have my bowl. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm going to put it a little closer to the camera. But I have cilantro lime rice in here, pinto beans, cilantro itself, onions, sour cream, and steak, which I really love their steak, especially compared to Chipotle, because Chipotle I always seem to get gristle and fat in their steak, and I just don't like that. I mean, you know, it happens every once in a while. It's kind of expected a little bit, but I've never really had that problem with Freebirds. Their steak is always cubed and just fantastic, and it tastes great, and I love it. The only problem I ever have with Freebirds is when there's different employees make the bowls differently. Sometimes they skimp you, sometimes they give you extra. This time I think I got a good person on my side, but other than that, I've never really had a problem with Freebirds quality. I really think their stuff is really good. They have 2 different kinds of chicken. They have a dark meat and a white meat chicken, and they do have a vegetarian option. I'm not really sure what exactly it is, but it's, you know, to compare to the sofritas from Chipotle, and they always rotate new things in. Right now they have birria as their like featured item, which I was going to do a video on that because that kind of makes sense to do a video on. But I figured I'd do this kind of introductory video first, and the next time they bring something out, like they do brisket, they do birria, they do all sorts of things at different times, chorizo, maybe I'll do a video on that, depending on how popular this video is. But really, this video is not about eating the burrito bowl. I already know what it's going to taste like. It's great. It's my favorite. Basically, one of my favorite comfort things to get is just a bowl with steak, rice, beans, and steak, and cilantro, and sour cream, and just go to town. So this is what I'm going to have for dinner and lunch today, but really this video is just to show off Freebirds and show off their new Monster Bowl. If you are somebody who frequents Freebirds, I suggest checking out the Monster Bowl because this thing is a crazy good deal for $12.49. But otherwise, that's about it. So I'm going to take this bite and say goodbye.